Log of Captain Alistair Tourville, May 22nd, 1905. Well, I figure it's finally official. I have lost my goddamn mind. I hired on a vagabond, a blimmigan, and a devil, all in one trip around the Reach. God help us all. The vagabond is a fair catch, as it were. Experienced skyfarers are something of a rarity and are thus always in high demand. Honestly, something seems a bit off about him. Well, more off than is normal. He didn't ask for any kind of signing on fee, but he knows his way around a ship, and his jokes and musical talent keep the crew's morale up. The Blimmigan, well, seemed like a good idea at the time, and so far I've yet to be proven wrong. Picked it up at a bar in Port Avon where it had racked up one hell of a tab. I paid off its debt, and I guess there was some sort of unspoken bargain because it's on my ship now. Something about it seems worldly, experienced even. Like it's seen some things no mere humans can hope to comprehend. The crew seems to like having it around and have started making up stories about its past and scarred appearance. Then there's the devil. Once there was a time I would have shot these infernal bastards on sight. Thankfully, something I've learned in recent years is that you can't reasonably hold a single person responsible for whatever their nation might have done in the middle of a war. Even if that person happens to be a yellow-eyed man-shaped hellbeast. He claims to be an experienced signaler, and he was polite enough. Then he went and killed someone on my ship, not 5 minutes after leaving Port Avon. The urge to put a bullet in him reared its head again, but it quickly became apparent that this corpse didn't belong to someone on my crew. We found a bag full of souls on the dead man. Seems our devil has a price on his head. I might have considered trying to collect myself, but if our devil has done something to piss off the other devils, maybe that makes me like him just a little bit more. Anyway, with all these fresh faces aboard, the Orphean seems to be coming back to life once again. We're gearing up to set out on another trading run around the Reach. Once we got some more cash on hand, perhaps we start looking into other matters. Hope so. I've been sitting still, relatively speaking, for too long. I can tell the old burn scars I got on my back my first year aboard the Orphean during a boiler rupture always start aching when I'm too idle for too long. Welcome one and all back to Sunless Skies, where we are still pretty much in the early game hell. And as stated in our captain's log, we're hitting up a trading run around the Reach once again, and that's probably all we're going to do for today. Well, we'll see how it goes. So, the plan, if I remember correctly, was to go up here, hit the Circus, Port Avon, Trader's Wood, Carillon, and then after Carillon, we're going to cut back through here and hopefully go down this way to the southwest. Hopefully, we're going to find Lustrum in here somewheres, and then Magdalene's, Port Prosper, Leadbeater and Stainrod Nature Reserve, and then up here into this area, hoping to find Titania is, I think, what always spawns near the Leadbeater and Stainrod Nature Reserve. Then with all that, we head back down here to New Winchester. So before we set off, we're going to check in here at the bazaar. You know what, we're going to go ahead and take both of these, and we're already altering our plan. So, alright, so Bronzewood for Port Avon we can do right off the bat, because we can pick up Bronzewood at the Circus. And we need how many units of that crap? 5 more? Yeah, we should have enough room. And then Nectar for Magdalene's. I am never going to get used to these off PlayStation controls. Nectar for Magdalene's, we should be able to pick up Nectar, in Carillon. So, alright. That's actually good stuff. That's going to be a little extra money. We might just maybe be able to get a new ship at the end of this episode. Alright, before I go, I'm going to make sure I'm not holding on to any port reports. I am not... Oh, yeah, we also have the impounded goods. To, where the hell are we taking those again? Aren't those always also going to Magdalene's? Would that be in my journal? Let me see here. Special delivery from London. Yep. Alright. And off we set. Yep, cats are fighting. That's always fun. So I watched a couple of episodes of the Obi-Wan Kenobi TV show. So far, it's pretty damn good, actually. I know a lot of people think we're living in the darkest timeline when it comes to being a Star Wars fan with the sequel trilogy, which... I mean, I have thoughts. The first one, The Force Awakens, was pretty okay. Like, it wasn't mind-blowing particularly, but wasn't really bad either. The Last Jedi had its moments, mainly the moments of Luke, grumpy old man Luke, trolling Rey. But I also think that movie made a lot of mistakes. And then The Rise of Skywalker was also not great, because I think it spent a lot of time trying to make up for The Last Jedi. So the core, the sequel trilogy, not good. But I think they're actually building a lot of really cool stuff off of it, like The Mandalorian, the Book of Boba Fett, the Kenobi TV show, all the new novels we got coming out, like the new Thrawn books we have are fucking amazing. I love them. So it's not quite the darkest timeline. It's just a weird instance of like the bonus spin-off material being better than what actually spawned the spin-off material itself. Anyway, new arrivals at the circus. Yeah, we're gonna listen to their stories. I'm sure we've read this before. Write a report. I don't think we don't need to buy tickets at the moment, so we can do not that. We're not gonna have room for those. All right, so we need to pick up, what was it, 5 units of bronzewood? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're gonna need fuel at the next stop. I'm gonna try to keep it at 3 units in reserve. All right. So we're heading, down here. I think we're gonna cut through this direction, see what's over here, just to get a little bit of that fog of war off the map. Hello, Whisker. One second, I'm gonna try something real quick, see if I can get something on the microphone. That was Spicy Ranch, if the mic picked that up. I hope it did, because she is super cute. Alright. According to this guy's little travel, it's been given over to the fungus, the wilds, and the... Come on, don't, okay. I don't know why it keeps freezing like that. It scares the shit out of me every time, because when that happens on consoles, it's usually a sign something's about to crash. What you doing, Whisker? Are you gonna come over to the microphone to say hi, too? Hello, Tackety Scout. Lovely to see you. Keeping us safe from them there Londoners, are you? Alright, you have a good day. Bye-bye. Ooh. Oh, it's a mining rock. I don't have mining equipment yet. Likely never will. Old stones and forgotten ruins lie tumbled across the sky. Alright, I caught it before it left. Ooh, is this a homestead? To travel from home, yet cling to past comforts. Fascinating. The repentant devil seems intrigued. Homestead settlers who live far beyond the edge, yada yada. A solitary settler lives in this modest homestead. She's not much of a conversationalist, but the enticing smells that waft from her kitchen are convincing. Eat your fill. Hospitality is important on the frontier. The settlers, I thought there was only one. The settlers invite you to join them for a meal. This will reduce terror, and if you're starving, buy some. Yeah. Bravo, guys, bravo. Breaking bread. Your host serves a grim but filling gruel that follows with a plate of genuinely exceptional custard tarts. Your crew descend upon them like chorister bees upon a rival hive. Alright. Good stuff. Glad we stopped in. Keeping that terror as low as possible is always a good thing. I don't know. Spicy, let me ask you something. Do you guys know when I'm recording something and you wait specifically until then to get rowdy? You can't see her, but she's giving me a face of like, you should know the answer, you foolish human. A quiet day in Port Avon. A pleasant breeze wafts through the village, making even its pricklier residents relax their guard and welcome guests. Only a little, but even that is enough. Only a little, but enough that even a visiting stranger can enjoy their bonhomie. My dyslexia is acting up like a mofo today. Also, we're going to figure out what bonhomie is. We're also going to play a round of cricket. Or, we might not need to play a round of cricket. We might take up those cheap fuel. Bonhomie. Bonhomie. Okay. Clarence, you son of a bitch, get off me. Thanks, bud. I really appreciated that. Claws and all. Damn it. Anyway, bonhomie. Cheerful friendliness, geniality. Okay, cool. Well, first we're gonna sell off this. Nice. Cricket season is nigh. Yep, we've already read that. Cool. We're not gonna pick up any extra shit. Whoops. Quiet day. We are gonna pick up some extra fuel. Alright, we're sitting at 4 and 4. Good. We grabbed the port report. Oh, yes, now we will. Locals are willing to update the news, what there is. We're not for smugglers and sky beast, yada yada yada. We've read that before. We're also going to stop in at the Nowhere Inn, because if I remember correctly, we should have a trophy to... Alright, this is much more important. Recruit the Rat Brigade. Oi! Down here! 3 rats glower up at you from below a table where spilt beer has trickled down to form a rat-reachable puddle. This will get you chief engineers who will increase your fails by 6, iron by 2, and affiliation villainy by 1. Sure. The smallest, most scarred rat is called Cinders. She introduces her companions. This, she indicates the rat wearing goggles, is my second, Petronella, our mechanic. She gestures toward a rat with glossy fur. This is our agent provocateur, Albrecht. The rat inclines his head. We need a locomotive. These battle-hardened rats are all that remain of the Rat Regiment, a mercenary company active in the early days of the Winchester War. Used to be a dozen of us, best sappers around, says Cinders. Now look at us. Her whiskers twitch. Do it for that later. We'll pay, Captain. All right, they are aboard our engine. Wonderful. Now we head upstairs and deliver a cantankery trophy. The club will pay to hang this on their wall. Mounted and delivered. The stout veteran pokes at it. What a horrible creature. He twiddles his bushy mustache. A perfect centerpiece. Jenkins, fetch the hoist. Alright, hunting for the hunting club. You are gathering trophies. Got an extra 100 sovereigns? Neat. Alright, I think that's all we can currently do there. I know I've heard the term agent provocateur. Son of a bitch. I was fucking around on my phone and I almost missed that cantankery. Well, come on then. Nice. Alright, now, while we're stopped, I can Google real quick. Agent provocateur. What does it mean? Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright, well, apparently nowadays, it's a lingerie company. Meaning? Agent provocateur meaning? Agent provocateur. Noun, a person who induces others to break the law so that they can be convicted. That's fucked up. Anyway, the cantankery is our lumbering half-fossilized. Yep, we've read this before. Disperse the rubble. Lose terror. Awesome. Alright, now... Yep. On over into Trader's Wood. Yeah, okay. Don't you fucking do it again, Clarence. Do not do it again. I'll toss your little Maine Coon ass across the room. No more claws. That was not cool, man. I'm not happy with you right now. Partner eels. Too bad, yep. Requires butchery. A bed of eels wriggles through the sky. That is disturbing on so many levels. Pardon me for a second. I need a drink of water. There we go. Hello, Brigadier General. You would never jump on my lap with your claws, would you? Yeah, I didn't think so. Because you are the best boy. Trader's Wood, the Rat Brigade salutes. We'll look after the Indians, Wolf. You go into the woods, Captain? Yeah, I'm not going to the woods yet. Alright, a respite from labor. Rest. The workers share picnics out on the meadow. An aged charcoal burner. An aged charcoal burner plays a fiddle. Okay, I thought you meant a thing, like a charcoal burner device was playing a fiddle, but it's actually a guy who burns charcoal who is playing a fiddle. Oof. Lay down your burdens. The workers make room for you on the grass. You sup on cold meats and flat wine under the boughs of the tree. Later you play cards and dice until the fiddler strikes up again. A charcoal burner brings out some whiskey she'd been saving. The singing lasts well into the night and almost drowns out the sounds of the woods. You are briefly without terror. Wonderful. Alright, the parting glade. Grab a port report. We're naturally going to check the bazaar. They're just selling hours. Don't have the room for that crap, so on we go. I don't know if it would be a good implementation, and they're certainly not going to do it now, but like a mini-map might have been nice, so I don't gotta keep checking the actual map every like 30 seconds to make sure I'm still on course. Just saying, would have been nice. Ooh, hello, Marauder. Fuck you. Not the brightest bulb in the box, was he? Alright, reach Marauders defeated, you board the wreckage, yep, we've seen all this. Yeah, gain sovereigns, because I don't want to risk taking up extra hold space. Right, you've gained 29 sovereigns. Wonderful. Alright, straight on. Repentant devil sneers. They are incompetent. They could never master my techniques. Sounds great, bro. I'm glad you're gonna get along so well with literally everybody else in this place. Alright. You know, actually, while we're here, we might as well do some chatting, since I think we had the opportunity to do that. First, gonna get a report, and then we're gonna go speak to the presiding deviless. She is an artisan of souls. Perhaps she can do something with yours. Perhaps she'll just offer you advice. Led between the wickerworks, the presiding deviless works in an office shaped like a beehive, a stone and wickerwork building that stands all alone in the middle of Carillon's central courtyard. She conducts intake interviews with new patients one by one. After a long time in line, you reach her at last. Greetings, Captain. How may we stretch, stain, purify, and strengthen you now you've come to Carillon? Her apron is starched, her dress pinstriped. There is a stack of patient files on her desk, color-coded. The corners of her mouth say she knows something to your disadvantage. Sure, ask her about Carillon. She must be used to explaining to newcomers and to those whose memories are attenuated by pain. We do whatever is necessary to reclaim unsatisfactory souls, she says. She sits back in her chair, and you can imagine her making just such a pitch to the princes of hell. For humans primarily, though we do attend to a few other creatures elsewhere on the Great Chain, they come to us with souls that are stained, disused, in every kind of sordid condition, and we make them acceptable again. Most of those who come to us are volunteers, the rest are beyond the position of being able to volunteer, consigned to Carillon by their families or employers. And after a stay at Carillon, what then? One should not enter if one does not know how to leave. Most people go home again, she says. Some find that they are weary of their souls and pass them on to us. We operate on that slender profit and on what we can get from donations or from sales of penances and forgiveness. She looks at the blank page before her. But what about you? You look sturdy enough to make full use of our services. Are you afraid of needles? What is your view of worms? Which do you fear more, venom or poisons? She takes down a page or two on all your least favorite things. Yeah, listen to a proposal and gain access to the terraces of Carillon. She is prepared to offer you a deal. Listen, she says. You are free to make use of Carillon. Take a penance or two, alter your soul. I think you'll find our services very imaginative. There's another matter I hope you will look into. A devil in rose-colored gloves. He used to supervise the gaslight terrace. He was removed from that position, but I fear he may still not be entirely aligned with the objective of Carillon. If you find out anything about him, anything to his disadvantage, she looks grim. Bring me the evidence and I will reward you. Lovely. Return to the center. I think one thing we wanted to do here at Carillon, if I remember rightly, we're gonna have a chat. Never mind, we're not gonna have a chat. We don't have the necessary stuffs. Alright. Nope, we're not not doing that right now. Alright, the bazaar. Don't have room for that, but we do have room for this. And we need 3 gourds of chorister nectar. 1, 2, 3. Bada bing, bada boom. And we set off again, going over this way. Fuck, I'm having a day. I grabbed the port report, right? I did that, yeah? Yeah, okay, I got it. Just making sure. It's been a bit of a long one. Stayed out a bit later than I normally do, because, well, my family's on vacation, so I don't have to worry about waking up my kids or my wife. And, yeah, I was out until about 2:30 last night, hanging out with some friends. Not doing anything crazy, not drinking or anything. I don't drink anymore, but, I don't know, I'm getting up there in years, man. I'm 33 years old. Staying out till 2:30 in the morning? That's pushing my limits, man. I can't do that kind of stuff no more. Ooh. Hello. Is this another signaler box? Yes, it is. An abandoned signal box. Window cracks have accreted? Learning new words every freaking time I play this game. Accreted. A-C-C-R-E-T-E-D. Accreted. Accrete. That's a noun. The past tense, accreted. Past participle, yeah. Grow by accumulation or coalescence. Okay. Window cracks have accreted a filling of moss green dust. Once white paint is yellowed and peeling, the signal box possesses a faded dignity, like a beleaguered butler. Good alliteration. It was designed with pride to be part of that great Folly the Isambard line. Inside, beneath a desk covered with rusted levers, is a luggage trunk. Captains in dire need can borrow from the cash inside, but custom dictates they must later replenish it. Recruit a fatalistic signal man. You detect a whiff of cigarette smoke as you entered. A man in a gray uniform and gray bowler rises from a chair. Evening. I don't suppose you're looking for a signaler? He does not sound hopeful. How long has he been waiting here? The fatalistic signalman is an officer, a signaler who increases your merits by 6, fails by 2, and villainy by 1. Alright, let's grab him up, give him a ride. A break from duty. He is startled by your response. Oh, right. Was expecting you to say no, to be honest. You ask what he was doing here. I work the Isambard line. I'm the last one, I suppose. Hitch rides between the boxes, make repairs, sweep up a bit. But I could do with a change of scene. He seems unsure. Well, I'd better gather my things together. He picks up a modest holdall and checks his hat is on his head. Yes, I think that's everything. After you, Captain. You can appoint the fatalistic signalman to be your signaler when you are docked in port. All right. Read the ledger. Captains withdraw. Yeah, you've read that before. A recent entry. The handwriting is poor but legible. Captain Jayanth deposited supplies in the cache, paying off their debt. There's a column for miscellaneous notes. The captain writes of a homestead their locomotive passed when journeying from Port Avon. The buildings were in the style of old London. The nostalgia brought the crew together after a near disastrous encounter with a chorister bee. Gained 2 new sky stores. Alright. Let's bounce on. Alright, what are we looking at? Yep, down this way. Oh. Alright, it's just a tackety. We're good. We're good. north or south? I'm gonna take a turn south. Yes, I did see that up there, but I think those ruins required an assaying device, which is another thing I don't have. Hello, cantankery. You know what? If you're not gonna bother me, I'm not gonna bother you. Yeah, they just passed me right on by. I'm fine with that. We're out in the far darks now, boys and girls, and other non-binary peoples. Whatever. Point is, we should be near Lustrum. The mother of mountains bleeds ours. Can you taste her misery? The repentant devil is curious, not sad. Lustrum. What the hell? Did I accidentally... What is happening with my controller right now? That was weird. For some freaking reason, it thought my circle button was becoming the pause button. Prospectors' quarters, the frantic, hustling heart of London, crammed with prospectors, peddlers, and purveyors of essential and occasionally illegal services. Most businesses take place here, unless you're a dreamer seeking your fortune on the claim field. Ooh, recruit the Fortunate Navigator. A Fortunate Navigator is thoroughly examining your engine's pipeworks. Fortunate Navigator? Yeah. Crucial bit, this. Look how it's been maintained. Beautiful. Your stoker beams. It was me. Mid-flight patch, too. Okay, calm. Whisker. Calm down. Good lord. Offer him a sign-on fee. He's eager for a new challenge. So we'll give you the Fortunate Navigator. A first officer increases your iron by 6, fails by 2, and affiliation establishment by 1. Hell yeah. You won't regret this, Captain. The Navigator pumps your hands. He is an Imperial, a people descended from ancient Mongolians and led by the Eagle Khan, whose technology opened the door to the skies. Yeah, I'm not even going to try to give this guy any kind of accent, because I guess Eastern Asian accents are ones that I haven't really practiced much, and if I tried, it would probably sound horrifically racist, which I don't want to do. So he's just going to have a vanilla, normal, I guess, American accent. A passing skyfarer tousles the navigator's hair. For luck, the woman says with a grin. The navigator rolls his eyes. She's from my last crew. They thought I brought them luck. I didn't, but I'm still a good hire. The Fortunate Navigator has joined your locomotive. You've lost 100 sovereigns. Alright, explore Lustrum. What was briefly a modest, pleasant town on the Mother of Mountains now runs on increasingly desperate dreams of riches. Fools sell their futures for the chance to mine years from the mountain's frozen sides. Sharper minds sell pickaxes, supplies, and the promise of a warm bed at the end of a bitter day's work. Write a port report. Ours are the new gold in Albion and the Reach. While Lustrum's fortunes remain, it is of interest to many. Limited prospects. So much for the quiet retirement village that used to be here. The rush of prospectors has ripped the civility from the place as effectively as the geodes from the mountainside. The scars that remain are no less vivid. Fewer and fewer prospectors return with geodes of ours, and the cost of processing them off-site grows every day. Still, for now, Lustrum thrives and offers the promise of riches for any lucky or industrious miner willing to come and risk everything in the snow and the mud. Explore Lustrum. The port started as an enclave of well-off Londoners hoping to absorb the youthful energy of the mountain. Then the prospectors arrived. A tale of two ports. Your boots crunch through the snow, clean and bright, lacking the lingering sadness of London's ammonia-suffused lacquer. Gonna look that one up. lacquer. L-A-C-R-E. L-A-C-R-E. Lacquer. Okay. Lacquer. Wiktionary. Noun, it's a seal. Okay. It's weird. I know I spelled that right. L-A-C-R. Come on. God, my phone's a piece of shit. Lacquer, meaning in English. Apparently it's some kind of wax. So we're gonna go with that. Okay. The townspeople nod politely to you, a distinguished visitor, but avert their eyes from the grizzled prospectors and the get-rich-quick merchants who have taken over their slice of civilization on the mountain. They wait impatiently for a day when the mountain has nothing more to offer and the uncouth invaders finally leave, hoping that something still remains when all of value has finally been plundered. Alright. I don't think I really have anything to do here. Balls. Alright, yeah, we're gonna, yeah, fuck it, we're gonna take as much of this as we can, and then bang on. We will be getting rid of at least 3 of those over at Magdalen's, and, yeah, 2 units of fuel and supply should be more than enough to get us there. Oop. Alright. To avoid this one, I think we're gonna go north. Maybe? I'm pretty sure this is a saying. A complex of celestial ruins bristled with leaning pillars. Yep, that's a saying. We don't have it. Sigil-stamped ruins litter the sky. Your crew are agitated. The ruins are haunted, they say, and many engines go missing in the... Oh, balls! Oh, it's a scribe spinster. I know for a fact I need you for a trophy, so bring it. Well, you know, I appreciate you... Oh, spoke too soon. Wow, this guy can't shoot for shit. I mean, mostly I'm okay with that. Whoop! Apparently I can't shoot for shit today either. Oh my god. Aha, there we go. A hit. A fine hit. Oh, it's leaking. It's leaking. Whoo! Alright. A scribe spinster defeated. The splintered remains of the spinster turn slowly. The skies are full of fluttering papers. It is as if someone brought confetti to a funeral. Yep, collect a scribe spinster trophy. Mounted and ready. The crew set about the creature with hacksaws while the quartermaster prepares a board. Once the entrails are dried, they nail it firmly there. The hunting club will no doubt wish to replace it with something of mahogany or bronze wood once you deliver it, but this will do for the moment. Whew, that was... I'm shocked we got out of that as undamaged as we did. another one? And we're not gonna stick around and mess with this one, I don't think. Ow! Excuse me, just... Whoop. Oh boy. I'm leaving. Guys. Spinster, chill. I'm leaving. I promise. Alright. What course do we need to set? Yeah. Explored a decent bit. Should have enough to make it to Magdalene's. Yes, my heat bar is full. I know. Can't dodge. Using guns bad. I get it. Oh, hey, Enduring Dreadnought. So there's a Scribe Spinster down there if you want to go deal with that thing, Mr. HML the Dice Cast. So, you know, it's good hunting. Sure it is. Go get him. God save the Queen. Hey, bud. What you doing? Give me a head five. Yeah. That's a good boy, Brigadier General. You need something, bud? Or are you just coming over to check on me? Make sure nothing bad's happening. Just checking on me? Alright, cool. I appreciate it. So, a stowaway. Something is amiss. Things are out of place. Unexplained cracker crumbs on the pantry floor. The chief engineer's favorite wrench hung on the wrong hook, several empty pages torn from the back of your logbook. The crew protest their innocence and contribute their own stories. Vanished shoelaces, doors left open, oily footprints on a door frame. You have a stowaway. Conduct a thorough search, organize the crew, and turn your engine upside down. 29% chance of success? Fingers crossed. Balls. Empty-handed. Try as you might, you find no sign of your uninvited passenger. Whoever it is, they've gone to ground. You may get another chance to catch the stowaway. The Rat Brigade considers Magdalene's for a while. Finally, it's very red. All right. First off, drop all that. Ka-ching. Ooh, jumbles of undistinguished souls. Let's wait on that. Alright, we don't really have a whole hell of a lot of room to be taking on extra cargo. Alright, we're gonna write a report. Deliver the previously impounded goods. There should be payment for delivering this. Delivered with gratitude. A nurse from Magdalene's opens up a crate and breathes a sigh of relief. Finally, our prisoners, honey. We were almost out. I can't thank you enough, but I can pay you for your troubles. Clarence, get out of here. Boy, I am not happy with you. Go on. You've delivered the package. Gain 200 sovereigns. Booyah. Speak to the amenable host. The attendant escorts you through the dazzling violet corridors. The host, red door is always open. Leaves. Another request, huh? Alright. The amenable host reclines on a couch of crushed velvet, a goblet of sparkling... Yeah, we saw that already. Alright. Listen to the amenable host request. He is melancholy today. Not to mention irritable. He has a job for you, he says, his voice rich with unhappiness. Discretion, always. I admired your discretion earlier, he says. You have seen the dangers of our work upon those who abuse our services, yet we are not immune to it ourselves. He draws your attention to several paintings on the walls. My regulars have, at various points, requested that I be a prospector on Lustrum, heir to a fine house in Port Prosper, and a titan of industry on New Winchester. Very specific requests, and more. I have vivid memories of being all three, yet all cannot be true, surely. He presses a locket into your hand. This bears my image. See if anyone remembers me. If I can't remember who I was before this. If I could be other than I am, I'd like to know. Assumed identity. The amenable host wish you to recover his identity. Travel to any of Lustrum, New Winchester, and Port Prosper to begin. Okay. Alright. You know, we can take on a thing of soul. Why not? Why not? Alright, and we... there was a lot there, so we did, in fact, grab the... okay, yep, got it. Onward to Port Prosper. Ooh, who's that? A marauder by chance? Nope, that's an enduring dreadnought. Okay. HML Highlands. My dog is barking at a bird. Oh, another enduring dreadnought. Nice to see you out and about. Keeping us safe from all them tackities, are you? Good stuff. Ow. Yeah, that was my fault. Don't trouble yourself. My fault. The bridge clock chimes twice, quickly. This close to the disembarred line, time is devious. Okay, yeah, there's another one we've seen before. Port Prosper. Alright. Explore Port Prosper. Write a port report. Very little happens here. Yep, read that before. Search for the amenable host's identity. The house might still be here. It had purple walls, which would surely stand out. If not, you have the locket. Not a soul in Port Prosper recognized the locket. Who's that then? Do you still wear his hair like that? Fancy. Become familiar refrains. More promising is the house you saw painted in the amenable host chamber. You locate several candidates, all apparently repainted over the last couple of years, but one is in the exact location as in the host's paintings. Nobody seems to remember who owned it or why, but apparently it had once been associated with the Parlor of Virtue established not long after Port Prosper's foundation. And you've uncovered nothing definitively conclusive here. You may return to the amenable host or look elsewhere. Take tea at the Admiral Nelson. The most famous cafe in all of Port Prosper is open today. The Admiral Nelson is Port Prosper's most exclusive tea house. West Enders congregate here to sit among the many... Sorry, thought I heard my cat. I do hear my cat getting into something. It's probably Whisker again. 1 second. Boy. doing? Get out of here. Shit. Okay, I'm back. West Enders congregate here to sit among many little tables of ornamental shepherds and bulldogs and drink tea from little saucers with her renewed majesty's face on them. The Admiral Nelson is so exclusive, in fact, that it only opens occasionally and never does anything so crass as advertise. People know by word of mouth, initially at least. Afterwards, most Prosperians join the queue. Eavesdrop, there is much can be learned here. The heart of pilot nights and I engage in pointed gossip. It's almost the Nelsons' raison d'etre. I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna go with eavesdrop. Oh, I succeeded. You make yourself as unobtrusive as possible behind a complicated flower arrangements. A vice-rhine? That's a real word, totally, right? Vice-rhine. Vice... R-E-I... Vice-rhine. It's a recording artist on YouTube, that's cool. Alright. Let's just try vice-rhine meaning. The wife of a viceroy. Okay. A viceroy and a duchess are engaged in a most unbecoming war of words as they jab their butter knives into the shared meringue. A young diplomat is apparently thinking of a fresh start for himself in Albion, having quite ruined himself with disillusion in the unknown frontier. A skyfarer long thought dead has returned, to general disappointment. Her stories about life in the Reach are very much not the thing. You are welcomed by the impoverished East Enders. The air is humid and moist. The Agbanon Spring is being drained in preparation for the season. Huh, interesting. Anything cool here? Another thing of nectar? Yeah, why the fuck not? Burn off that little bit of fuel. There we go. Pick up a fresh barrel while we're here. Alright. Grab a thing of fuel. Also, let's have a quick look at our officers. Let's see if it, because, yeah, hearts and mirrors, yeah. Let's increase our irons with Fortunate Navigator. I'll keep the Devil as the signaler. And we're going to keep the Chief Engineer there. And our mascot is our only mascot. Alright. Good to go, I think. Check and make sure I got the Port Prosper, Port Report. Report Prosper. Sweet. Alright. Next, we are heading up to the LNS Nature Reserve. It's not a signal box. I thought it was. I think we might be going right by another signal box. That's an assaying target. Okay. Not going over there then. Hello, Brigadier General. I appreciate that you're sticking by over here, keeping guard on things. All the other cats are rowdy. Give me a head five. Yeah, that's my boy. Ah, here we go. This is the signal box. And a Tackety Scout. Yep. Luckham, nice to see you. You keep doing you. Investigate, there we go. Yep. Oh, no, wait, hang on. That's not what I wanted. Change mind. I wanted to read the ledger. Oh, apparently I've recently read it. Okay, alright. I almost done fucked up. I've never had to raid the cache, and I don't particularly want to start now. I know I asked last time, if anybody else finds tree roots creepy, but I also want to know, does anybody else find plants in general creepy? I kinda do. I mean, I'm not, like, scared of them or anything. And I know they're, integral to, the survival of, planet Earth, but I don't know, man. Just, like, some plants... Well, okay, some plants are just straight up assholes. Like poison ivy, that's an asshole of a plant. We have this stuff in Alaska that I'm sure exists elsewhere called Devil's Club. Also an asshole. But there's some there's just also certain kind of trees, just completely like normal benevolent trees that I find creepy. I can't name them off the top of my head, but they definitely exist. All right. LNS Nature Reserve. We're definitely going to have to pick up another thing of supplies here. Join a hunting party. An opportunistic ranger smiles a mostly toothless grin and shows off as many scars from the beasts of the nature reserve. All fair in love and war. Yeah, we're just going to explore on our own. You prefer your adventures more scenic and less liable to result in the loss of limbs. Exactly. Alright, terror has fallen. The bay, gather the report. National Park, yep, seen that. Now, just real quick, I googled Devil's Club, and it seems to be mostly like mostly a Pacific Northwest thing, which makes sense. Alright, yep, got the port report. Buy an extra unit of supply. Alright, and off into unknown territory we go. It looks like we can get out of here straight north. Okay, I'm gonna... Yeah, fuck it, I'll go this way. I'll go this way, see what happens. Located capabilities cabins. Awesome. Man. Every freaking time I see a searchlight, I think, is it a raider? Is it a raider? Nope, not this time. If we're real lucky, we should be running into chorister bees pretty soon. Oh, big chunk of bronze wood that I can't mine. Hyacinthus' rest. That's a word. I know a hyacinth is a kind of plant. I'm guessing hyacinthus is probably a person, I imagine. Ooh. There we go. Chorister bees. Oh god, they're so mad. Oh, they're so mad. Oh! Oh my god. Okay. Well, that was stupid. Yeah, we're gonna resume from last autosave. Alright, so first death, quote unquote, of the entire run. I got a bit too big for my britches. I'm willing to admit it. I fucked up on that one. I'm gonna try one more time. Hopefully, maybe, because we do need a Chorister B trophy to finish out that quest for the hunting dudes. So if we can maybe draw one off from the main hive, we should be able to take it, I think. Uh-huh. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay. Got it. A chorister corpse. The swarm is a ruin of twitching legs and broken wings. One of the bees, the sigil on its back, occluded with ichor, begins its final tremulous song. Shave the bee. This is what the carpenter needed to... Oh, fuck. Okay, we're gonna have to kill two. This is what the carpenter needed to fix the magician's equipment. It would only be fair to draw a lot to see whose razor gets used. A close shave. Fortunately, you didn't draw the short stick. Nevertheless, you're still the one to shave the damn thing. The hairs are stiff, sharp, chitin. The razor doesn't cut through easily, but it does so mercifully cleanly once you get the hang of it. The hairs pile like needles around you, and you are swept up for delivery back to the carpenter at Port Avon. Alright, there's another one. There's another one. Alright. Advance. Okay, not close enough. Oh. Hello. You're much closer. Alright, come on. Come over this way. Thank you. Booyah. Oh god, are you guys mad too? Just leave me alone. Alright, collect a Chorister trophy. The new Somerset hunting club will be pleased. The crew set about the creature with hacksaws while the quartermaster prepares a board. Once the entrails are dry, they nail it firmly there. The hunting club will know it. Blah, 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 blah. Alright, cool. Yeah, see you later, guys. I'm out. Nothing more to worry about from me. Just killed two groups of your friends. It's all good. There was that bit about rival hives. I was doing you guys a favor. Totally. Hello, Sherlock. Alright. Oh, there's a hoarder up there. Lovely. Tegalar's haunt. Sigils glow in these ruins, lambent in the mist. A desolation of tumbled stones and cracked altars. What was worshipped here in those forgotten days? Hey, Marauder. What's up? I actually am happy somewhat to see you, star-maddened explorer. Ooh, you have a shotgun. And, okay. Do yourself in, that's fine with me. Alright, the star-maddened explorer is defeated. The crew of this weathered engine has been driven mad by the winds and the stars and the things that haunt the sky. Well, I was hoping for a chance to repair my hull, but... Loot the hold. Perhaps the engine was transporting something valuable when the crew succumbed to star madness. An intriguingly bulging sack, how pleasingly it rattles. Gained a jumble of souls. Right on. I'll take it. Still, like I said, I kinda wanted to repair my hull. But it's all good. Ooh. Oh, the candle wins. Fucking awesome. It's really not what I wanted. Is this old Tom's well? I think it is, yeah. Get close enough to tell. Woo! Yep, old Tom's well. Well, we don't need to go here right now, so let's get the fuck out. Ooh, is that another Starman Explorer? Yes. Ooh-hoo-hoo. Come on. Alright. Scavenge for parts, repair the hull. Nice. Alright. How should I go about getting out of here? I'm gonna go this way, I think. Well, wind turbulence. The crew looks terrified. The incautious driver, thrilled. Yeah. Ugh, right. Going through the candle winds, apparently. So I hope Titania's down here, because my supplies are about to get fucked by this stuff. A nameless monument deteriorates here, the wind whistling through its solemn stones. Oh, no! Oh, shit. Oh, that's no good. That's no good. What the fuck are you doing here this early in the game? I am not near tough enough to fight a colonized cantankerite yet. Oh, Jesus Christ. Excuse me, I'm trying to leave. Oh, God. God in heaven, help me. Woo. Yeah, let's you and him fight. You guys fucking have fun. Alright, well, Titania is not down here. Good to know. Let's surf these winds the fuck out of here. We're in a bit of a bad way. Well, wind turbulence. The signal man almost smiles. I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting a little bit worried about this business. Is this place seriously a fucking dead end? Well, hey, you know what? At least I can just turn around, go back to the fucking nature reserve. Well, I mean, I guess it's good we found it now rather than later. The well is black as ink from the devil's pot. Turn back, Captain, the crewman pleads. Oh, we're turning back. Don't you worry, my dude. The incautious driver. Uh-oh. Last of the fuel. Yep, I'm aware. Fingers crossed I don't run into any trouble. Should just glow in the ruins, lamp in the mist. Yep, seen that before. I don't really want to fuck with you right now. I'm kind of low on supplies, so you just go bonking yourself around these ruins. That's fine. Speaking of supplies, more hydration. I wonder, are chorister bees edible? Almost there. Just hang on a little bit longer, crew. Also, I just now looked down at the bottom right of my screen and realized I think I unequipped my mascot. Shame on me. Oh boy. Lean and hollow. The crew are starving, hollow faces and wide, wolfish eyes. How the cold bites at your narrowed bodies, hard as diamonds and sharp as a tooth. How can you stop this damn shivering? Work alongside your crew. Can toil warm you? Can companionship? Apparently so. A reprieve. The exertion gets your blood pumping and you feel almost warm again, but the crew are quiet as they work beside you. Are they comforted by your presence or stifled by it? You now have one desperation, frantic with hunger. Don't worry, guys, we are literally within eyesight of a port. Chorister bees. Oh, for fuck's sake. An engineer cries out, her voice hoarse as a professional mourner. It's gone! She points out through one of the stained glass windows. A star! It winked out! You look through the glass. Stars burn upon the firmament. The specific patch of sky she's pointing at is indeed empty, but you couldn't say if a star had been there before. Well, we wouldn't make a joke out of it, not at all. So we're going to set watch on the stars, which has an even worse chance. Is it true? If you organized a rota of observers, would you see it happen? But it will mean exposing watchers to the star's perilous light. Yeah. Your careful schedule will last until the third night, when two of the watch persons are struck down by an overwhelming melancholy. Their eyes are dazzled with starlight. You're forced to relieve them of duty before the ailment afflicts anyone else. Alright. Get in there. Made it. Alright, let's see here. We're gonna purchase 2 and 2. Yes, I went over by 1. Alright, and we're also going to make sure to re-equip my mascot, because I am a fool and apparently unequipped my mascot. And then we're going to hang out for a minute. Okay, we're going to there we go. Got it. That's what I was waiting for. To use up that first thing of supplies. We're going to grab another one. And while we're here, we're going to go ahead and take a new facet. What do we got? Well, let's go through and see what's what. The Great Game. Once London crawled with agents of Paris, Vienna, Istanbul. Now in the heavens, the old players find a new purpose and new enemies. Family footsteps. The apple did not fall far from the tree. That might be a good one. Steam and soot. You spent much of your time at the engine yards, watching locomotives being built, repaired, and decommissioned. Below stairs. The comforts of every well-to-do household rely on the scurrying, grinding work of its servants. You know this firsthand, or spell imprint. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with the family footsteps on this one. Get some hearts going on. Family footsteps. The apple did not fall far from the tree. The way you turned out came as little surprise to those around you. Cast from a mold, they said. But which of your family qualities did you embody? Their virtues. Some inherit wealth, you inherited character. Good breeding, people said. Well, perhaps, but you've always been a keen observer and learned quickly. Their vices. Blood will out, they said darkly. It certainly does, with a little help from a sharp knife. Yeah, we're gonna go with their virtues. We're gonna say... hell, maybe both of Alistair's parents were military people, so bada bing, bada boom. Alright. Alright, so this time we're gonna go... Fuck me, which way can we go? We're gonna go this way, and we're gonna go up in here a little bit, and then stop by the circus to get our terror down a little bit. Alright. The peacock wins! Where the hell were you earlier? True blessing from the heavens, if I do say so myself. Except for that whole terror spiking up. That I could have lived without, but we're gonna fix that soon enough. Come on, Titania's... Yep, I think Titania is right over here, if I'm seeing those giant beanstalk-looking things properly. Hey, here it is. Awesome. A buzzing sound in the air. The repentant devil is restless. Titania always called them. Yeah, this place kind of sucks for chorister bees. Alright, a new port. Okay. Valentine Square. Titania is cupped in the petals of a colossal orchid. Heady with scent, lurid with color, an enclave of bohemians have made it their home, seeking inspiration in the wilderness of the Reach. Oberon's Landing. The port unfurls itself, welcoming you ashore. This perfumed haven was intended for thinkers, artists, philosophers, and poets. Instead, you enter its main dome to find yourself surrounded by arguing bohemians and the unfinished shells of buildings in a variety of styles. Nobody looks happy, but everyone agrees it's someone's fault. Well, first thing, write a port report. Such beauty! Such a pity about the nearby chorister hive. Ain't that right? 1,000 voices. What is Titania? A question with no easy answer. To the poets, a place of inspiration. To the stoneworkers, an untouched slab. To the playwrights, a blank page. A place of tranquility, of creation, and... Your interviewee pauses, suddenly looking worried. Do you hear buzzing? Apologies, must get inside. You can't see or hear anything, however, and must assume it's just force of habit. Alright, meet with the rhapsodic mayor. As first among founders, she gets Titania's only office. The mayor is available only when the port is undamaged. Titania's petals fill the air with a perpetual perfume, but eventually you become accustomed to it. Even so, the scent of the many flowers in the mayor's small office sends your senses reeling. Obviously unaffected, she sits behind her desk and gestures for you to take the other chair. Ask the mayor about Titania. How can a place like this flourish out here in the dark? A flower in the high wilderness. A spectacular place, isn't it? We couldn't believe that nobody else had colonized it after, well, whoever built all those crystal domes and spires. Honestly, I can't believe our luck. Ask about work in the port. Even a place like this must want for something. A polite refusal. The rhapsodic mayor shakes her head. I think you will find us most self-sufficient, Captain. Enjoy your visit. Take in some poetry. If I think of anything we might require, you will be the first to know. All right, then. Turn to the main square. Explore Titania. Such a glorious place. Every step reveals new wonders. The Jewel of the Reach. Light sparkles through the jeweled petals onto the marble white paths. Wherever you explore, poets and singers perform their latest work, while artists peer behind canvases to try to capture the beauty in oil and chalk. In the horrors of the high wilderness, this is a place of safety and wonder where nothing could possibly disturb the peace. But what is that buzzing in the distance? Return to Titania later to see how it's faring. Alright, what do you got? Some more souls? I'll take a soul. Alright, last stop will be the circus, and back home to New Winchester. Sure, Spicy Ranch, just pass right on by in front of my TV like it ain't no thing. I swear, these freaking cats. I don't remember who we turned the port reports into last time. I might be able to look in my stats and see how much gratitude I have from each one. I'll do that when we hit the circus. Hark! A signaler cries. You do, and you hear the oompa oompa of distant circus music, perpetuated by a straining tuba. Perpetuated. I like that. Alright. Park on in here. I already know I have a report from this place. But, new arrivals, listen to their stories, get that terror down. Buy some tickets, and visit the amusements once. Well, apparently I attended a performance. That's cool. Yeah, alright. Well, lost a bit of terror. That's what I really wanted out of this place. Oh, right, I want to say it's in possessions, maybe? Favor. Windward Company's gratitude is 4, Tackity's is 9. Alright. So, in the interest of all things staying even, we're going to drop these ports off to the Windward Company. A hush falls over your locomotive. One of your crew removes her cap in remembrance of those who died in this span of sky. You give the order to half rations to eke out the last of your supplies. The clamor of New Winchester can be heard over the wind, familiar as a disagreeable uncle. Taste of smog, the sound of iron on iron. We are home. Oh boy. You are not where you thought you were. The sky is wrong. This is not where you're meant to be. Was it a trick of the mist? The wind carried you astray? Press on. Push forward into stranger skies and hope that somewhere beyond you'll find familiar territories again. Oh boy. A lonely house emerges from the mist, and networks of dead ivy still cleave to the walls. The windows and doors are open and dark. No smoke rises from the chimney. Wordlessly, your crew tether your engine. Ignoring your orders, some of them gather their belongings and prepare to disembark. This is our stop, one of them says. Use force to keep them from leaving. You stand in the exterior hatch and raise your fist. None will pass you. None will pass me. Immovable object. You stand firm, knocking each of them back as they step forward. They are determined. They respond with force, and soon you are covered in bruises. Your lip is split, your eye is swollen. Still you stand. Your endurance outlasts theirs, and the crew fall back with fear in their eyes. You bellow at them to untether your vessel and make full steam away. They obey. Fucking A right. Your fuel is desperately low, but the signalman seems sanguine. He lights a cigarette and settles in to watch the stars. Oh boy. Recent news. Skullduggery at Port Avon. The pages of the Gazette are awash with scandal. The Port Avon Parish Council complains of noises from the local ruins at nights. The prudent secretary is eager for any confirmation of tackety activity in the ruins. The indurate veteran would also like someone to look into the matter, though not too hard, mind. Yeah, investigate the rumors. What could anyone want with some moldering old stones? Idle gossip. The Gazette has little of concrete use. Rumors of this or that criminal spied in the ruins, a particularly lurid theory about sacrificing company officials to unmentionable powers. If you want to find out what's really going on, you'll have to go to Port Avon. Okay. And it's the Windward Company that delivered the stuff. Gained 900 sovereigns. Fuck yeah. Alright. And I'm low on supplies, but we're almost back home, and we got a decent bit of stuff to drop off. And we is home. Okay, Victoria Market to sell off the jumble of souls, the carefully packed munitions, and the gourds of Chorister nectar. Alright, damn near 5,000 sovereigns. I think that should be enough. Well, yeah, more than enough to get us a new ship. The Pelennor-class trader, a popular mining vessel in the Reach, it can be found lumbering through rockfields, stuffing its hold with unrefined hours. Yeah, alright. New name. Alright, we are going to name our lovely new ship the Wayfarer. Confirm. Ka-ching. Alright, and we're gonna purchase some more supplies to get us back up to where we need to be, and I think next thing we're gonna do is also purchase... Okay, can't have that one. But we should... Where the hell is it? I know it exists. Yeah, additional cargo bay. I think that's what we're gonna do. We could also do that, but I'm not too terribly worried about that. And we've got 2 auxiliary slots, and the cargo bays do in fact take up auxiliary slots. So we're gonna purchase ourselves some upgraded hold space. And now we're fucking broke again. But we went from 12 cargo space to 25, and that is one hell of a jump. I'm feeling pretty fucking good about that. And that'll, once we build up a bit more of a, pocketbook again, we'll be able to really start stuffing in those bargains during our loops around the reach, and that should help us accrue a good bit of funding real freaking fast. All right. Well, these both need bronze wood again, so we're gonna take 2 of them, even though we don't really have the money to buy bronze wood right now because it's expensive. But yeah, we're in a pretty damn good place right now. So I'm gonna say we're gonna call it there for the night. I'll be back again tomorrow, barring any interruptions. But progress was made. I feel good about this episode. We had a few close calls there, but got out of it all right. Picked up some new officers, or was it officer singular? I think it was officer singular we got today. Nope, we got the Rat Brigade too, in addition to the Fortunate Navigator. Yeah, good stuff happened here. And we got trophies to deliver to the hunting club, and the stuff to repair the magician's tools. Yeah, gonna have a lot to do next time on our next run around the reach. So, thank you for watching or listening. Do the YouTube dance of liking and subscribing, and commenting if you really want to. And I will see you next episode. Have yourselves a fine evening or morning or whatever the hell time it happens to be in your particular area of the world.